Damn, today was sick as fuck. So yeah, seriously, the most amazing thing happened today. I got to go and sit and watch my friend Mike, the skate nomad, do a podcast on the 9 Club. Got to chill like just behind where they film it and watch the whole thing and hang out with all those guys. Yeah, that was just incredible. Holy shit, like my mind is blown. It was so sick. Dream come true. And I just, wow, like, it's good to help people, and I like Mike. I think he's a cool person, and he's on a good mission, and I feel like I really got to help that guy. Been helping him since day one, since I met him. So since his YouTube channel was at 2,000 subscribers or something. It was really low back then, and now he's above 150 or some crazy stuff, 150,000. So yeah, he's doing great. I'm so psyched for him. My life is turbulent as fuck, but I'm enjoying the shit out of it. I feel like even though everything else is messed up financially, like I am absolutely living my dream life right now, and I'm just so happy. But yeah, this morning just, woke up, went to the coffee shop, and, had a meeting with the guys about my website. We transferred the social media assets, talked about some other stuff. And then I had a meeting with a potential client. She didn't have the budget for the turnkey services, and she was a little bit too old as well. I usually don't like to work with people that are over 50, 50, 55 at the max, because I really don't want to work with somebody who's going kind of into retirement and is kind of, going to get stressed out by being the CEO and CFO of their business. I want somebody who's a little bit younger. It's usually better to be in their mid 30s or mid 40s. That's the best kind of age range for running the high ticket dropshipping business, I think. I was in my mid 20s when I was doing it, and it was all right, but it was super turbulent. I would get freaked out and stressed out about little things. Now that I'm in my 30s, I can easily kind of handle with them and deal with them rationally. So it is what it is. But yeah, business is tough. It's not easy to deal with, business stuff every day. So, but anyway, so my VA is doing a great job. The VA I onboarded, yesterday, and he's killing it. Just a little bit of training, and thanks to ChatGPT, I completely rewrote all my SOPs and organized them really nicely. So he's having an easy time doing that, and he's just absolutely destroying it. And I'm so happy, because having a virtual assistant really makes all the difference in your life. Instead of having to constantly be working, you can let somebody else manage your work who's really good at it, and you can go out and live your dream life, or you can work on building your business, scaling it, or whatever. So that's how it goes, guys. Don't sleep on virtual assistants. They're the best. Like I said in past videos, onlinejobs.ph is my favorite resource to go to for full-time VAs. They start at $2 an hour. $3-4 an hour for experienced ones. And yeah, my affiliate link is ecommerceparadise.com/online-jobs. So go check that out, and check out my website, guys. If you want to start an online business, e-commerce is my thing. That's what I do. That's how I make money. That's how I travel the world and shit. There's been lots of ups and downs throughout my journey, but I'm still doing it. Never giving up, just like skateboarding, you fall down sometimes, you get back up. So here I am getting back up, and I'm excited about it. So yeah, right now the goal is build a new store, refilm the course. I'm going to be out here in LA for at least another week. I'm thinking about going to Seattle next Monday. I might stay here another week before going to Seattle. I'm not quite sure yet, but I'm going to make up my mind soon. I do want to go out to Seattle and see my sister, hang out with her twin babies, my nieces. They're super cute and they're growing up fast, so I got to see them. And my nephew, Henry, he's a cool ass kid, love that kid. And yeah, so I want to go see my sis and her husband, and just hang out in Seattle. Seattle's a cool town, lots of cool stuff. I want to go see my friend Josh James. He's in Tacoma. Sit down with him and hang out, and talk to Aaron Artis, who's the owner of Method Skate Shop out there in Tacoma as well. So that's exciting. I'm gonna get that done probably closer to the end of the month, and then go up and visit my dad. He lives up near Anacortes on a little island, Guaymas Island, and hang out with him for a bit, go hiking, hang out, have some good times, and then go out and see my mom. She's in Montana, probably wrap it up from there and head back to Bali. I want to be back in Bali probably sometime in August. Hang out there. There's some big events going on in September, and then probably going to come back to LA after that in October, but not quite sure yet. Got to see how things go. Settling down here in LA is, an awesome idea, but in reality, it's expensive. The apartment alone costs about, somewhere between $1,300 to $1,600 a month on average. I was looking today at apartments in Venice California, which is right on the beach, and they're around $1,600 a month for a studio. So, not bad, right? But you got to have the income to afford that. And I'm just starting to get my business back on its feet again. So I really need to wait until I have the income coming in from my business to get this apartment. I just can't do one before the other. It doesn't really make sense. But I am dedicated to getting this business going. So it's going to be videos every single day. When I'm back in Bali, staying up all night to get, take phone calls for potential clients. And, again, staying sober. I'm going to start drinking non-alcoholic beer when I'm out there. I'm really enjoying being sober out here. NA beers are the way to go. I might seem like a weirdo, but you know what? I don't give a shit. I want to be sober, and I feel good being sober, and I'm happy. So, Mike, the skate nomad, he's sober, and he really taught me a lot and gave me the inspiration, motivation to, stay sober, and I'm doing it. So I'm happy about that, and I'm going to stick to it. It feels good. And then, I went to Venice after that. Met up with Skate Nomad. He was out there filming with Roger Bagley and DeVille Nunes and a couple other dudes. They're just skating the curbs out there. Roger's a really good curb skater, so they're hanging out. I'm not really good at skating curbs, so I was just kind of chilling, jumping around and stuff, having fun, getting creative. That area where the Venice ledges are and the sand gaps and the Nas Kappas curbs, that's a really cool area. It's super fun, and I've skated there so many times. So I just set up my little tripod camera and filmed myself skating the ledge a little bit and doing some flat ground tricks. And had some fun. It was great. And then after that, we all went to go get some Thai food. And, I thought I was just going to take off, but they're like, yeah, you should come eat with us. I was like, yeah, sure, why not? So we ate Thai food around the street, which is really good. Really good Thai restaurant. I have a big old plate of pad Thai. That shit was bomb. And then I was going to leave after that, too, and I was skating away. And then, Mike called me back, and he's like, yo, dude, do you want to go and hang out and watch me do the podcast? Because he was going to go on the 9 Club, which is down the street in Venice. And they got a little apartment there that is set up as a studio. And I was like, are you serious? Why would I? Why not? Hell yeah. So let's go, fucking wow. Holy shit. Are you kidding me? That's so cool. I must, made a good impression with Roger. I think he likes me. So that was nice. And he's a rad dude. So, DeVille's super cool. I think he's kind of just one of the big bosses out here in the skateboard industry. So it's really neat to be able to connect with that guy. He's doing a lot of cool stuff in real estate. That's his hustle, his real estate stuff. So, we're connecting on entrepreneurship level. I'm kind of teaching him how to hire virtual assistants and stuff like that. I think he's pretty excited about that because it's a lot of work for him. But anyway, so yeah, I went to the 9 Club, got to meet Chris, got to meet Jerome Wilson, got to meet Kelly Hart, just some of my favorite skaters of all time. Photographer there, really nice guy. And of course Roger was there, and Mike killed it. Amazing podcast. You guys are gonna love it. It's coming out on the 22nd, July 22nd, and I'm just so happy because he has such a really, really crazy story to tell, and it's really moving. The shit he's been through. When I first met him, I wasn't quite sure about him, but after a while I kind of realized the dude's really on a mission, and no matter what kind of moments that he has, we all have our moments. He's still doing a good thing, and he's staying sober. I think that's the most important thing. And he is kind of sensitive sometimes. Things affect him, especially when people talk shit about him or to him. And I think he went through some tough times recently, but he's come through it, and he's doing really well. Every time I meet up with him, it seems like I see him every 6 months to a year, pretty consistently for the past few years since I met him in 2022. And he's more subscribers, more people, more experiences. He's becoming a more mature human, and it's really, really, really cool to see. So I'm psyched on that, and just continuing to support him in any way I can. Driving him around and helping him out with stuff, helping him film, buying him stuff. And he's buying me food as well. He's cool, man. I like Mike a lot. Mike, if you're watching this, I love you, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't let anybody get you down. But yeah, that's it, guys. Gonna go pass out, wake up, work tomorrow. The goal is to build a new store, refilm the course, just kick ass, haul ass. Got a few days left here. Hopefully try to meet up with a few other people, film something. And I think I'll just start heading up to Seattle, see the fam, and head back to Bali after that, and then head back to LA again after that. Keep doing my thing, baby. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.